1,000 different combinations. When you go, it's literally got to be 1, 2. It's a follow the leader. I used to be a fighter. Growing up around here as a kid, bowling track tournaments, bowling regionals, it didn't matter what it was. I went out on tour for my first full year. Some guy in touch doesn't really know, or knew him. The guy who made rest in peace, he passed away in the early 2000s. A guy named John Jack had a long stogie. He never lit it, but he always. So my mom asked me if he can help me. So I came over, he starts talking to me. 5 or 10 minutes in, he goes, you take 5 steps. Why do you take 5 steps? I always play my momentum step. Because you don't do anything with the bowling ball. But it's still my momentum step. Because would you take your double ball back, because we didn't have triple ball rollers then. He goes, would you take your double ball back and throw your shoulder and go walk through Central Park in New York City? I go, of course not. He goes, well, then you're taking that step. Let's get rid of it. But I go, why? He goes, because hypothetically, in the real world, 1, perfect. Throw 3 shots perfect, and they don't all have to strike. We know that. So now, let's say I throw, whether I got 3 strikes or not, it's this way. I got late time and I lose my ball. Regardless of what happens at the other end. Okay? Now I throw 3 more little shots, and then I go, yeah, the 16th puts a hair early. Now I'm giving you the hypotheticals. I go, why don't we move up on your approach and say you're going to have a approach? Okay? So I did that. I worked on it really hard for 3 days. The very next tournament I made my first top 48. With a divine intervention, did something all of a sudden click. So I'm not telling you to go to 4 steps, not at all. But what I'm telling you is the cleanliness of it in this area, especially over the last week or 2, we are like snowballs. You pick up snow, you pack it once, it goes 10 feet to the intended target, it goes everywhere else. You pick it up again, you pack it 2 or 3 times, now it goes 30 feet to the intended target over again. So in the snowball, you're trying to shave off the sharp edges. Here. So the more that we can get, the better off we are. So if you go, never run into your problem, because you told me to worry about your second step. Let's clean it up. 1, 2. Just like that. 1, 2. And it's that way. First ball, second ball, left, right, here, Springfield, Philadelphia. I don't know where you're going. You want it to where it's repetitive. That makes sense to me. Okay? The one thing that you do that I see here, a little bit of movement going on here. This will kind of give you, I like to use give you an average of like your launch speed, your consistency at the break point, your consistency where your ball is. You're bringing it back in to do something. And it takes almost kind of like here, and then it goes here, and then you get here, and then you're trying to flip it to do something to it. Where it'd be better if your hand was locked in all the way through, and then you get through here, and then you get your hand to rotate around.
I think that might be a remnant of the late timing, because I would have my hand out almost immediately, even worse than that. Now it's happening in my way. It doesn't happen.
Well, one way to get rid of that, or try to help it, is practice 1 or 2 steps, so that you really, your timing is good enough. It really, truly is. But you practice 1 or 2 steps so that you're focused on your hand only. So that way when you get down here, go, okay, yeah. And, oh no, that's not right. Okay? So you know in your head, you know it's right. So if you get your hand there, hand, boom, do something to it. That way you feel it come off of your fingertips, and then your ball will be able to pick up and make that shape, hopefully more times than not. Let's try that. I gotta believe you've done 1-step drills before. Okay.
Tony Galillo knows them well.
Now through that. I don't want to say cutting it off, but you're 80% through it instead of being aggressive the whole 100%. Going to give you a drill to do with a lighter weight ball with 2 fingers. Have you ever done that with a lighter weight ball? Let's try it again. I want you to incorporate how you pull on the ball back. That thumb has to be loose enough, it's got to come out, and then catch it. Like it. Coming back there is holding you back, where if you were open it'd be really good, and then when you're coming through you're getting right there, and then you're putting on a little bit instead of give me that extra all the way through.
I guess you don't keep the curve I have before on the shade step and do that up there. You got to step up like at least get start on a certain lower 20%.
It's alright, bud. You guys aren't going to hit each other. Something more than the finger. I want you to take your fingers and just like this. You're going to swing it back. You can sit in the palm of your hand because if you turn it slightly, it's going to want to fall off. I want you to leave that sit in the palm of your hand and then keep your hand rotate. You're going to watch the ball. Totally, your hand is not sitting underneath the ball itself, so then you can feel it out. Because when you do that ball is not sitting in your palm with your fingers, and now you can flip it, you can do whatever you want to do to it. Move right, Ken, move right. That ball to shape. Allow it to shape so you feel it, and you'll feel it all in a really good way. Right? it. That's what I want you to know. Catch it with those hands.
Do that while multiple with my daughter.
Yeah, I'm sorry?
You do that while multiple with my daughter.
Okay. You absolutely can.
That's perfect.
It's going to give you a reason to feel it. Because right away, as soon as you went back to the first shot, I can see your hand. You're double catching it. Okay? That emulates where you were going here. You want to leave that palm sit under it, then you're not working it. Now, if you're not working it to hold on to it, when you come through here, you can do anything you want, even more than ever. Drive down, okay?
Yeah.
That would make your drive, boy, that would be long.
You're not. My wife had a friend who was visiting my daughter. All right, the driveway was ice.
You know, I went up that way a couple weeks ago. Middle of November. My drive was totally fine. I'm on 380. Maybe about, I'm going 380. Maybe about 10 minutes before I get to the and I'm like, oh my God, all I see is red lights.
Yeah.
Well, I was able to back off the exit and I cut through the other street.
Yeah.
I come around and I'm going to work. And I said, if I don't go ahead and I got to get back off again. Because there's more red lights. Get off. Well, I started to realize now it's black ice. I go over, a bunch of guys skating over me, and I watch another guy skating over me. Right there. Then I come to the side, and the traffic light is on. There's a snow, ice, completely sideways. It was a stop, and the road must have been like I said, slid sideways. And I go, you know what? I'm going to get back on my highway and keep it straight. I'm looking good here right now. That was not good. Never come off the stick. So, one, swing, go. And I'm getting here, you can't see it, but now put my hands into it. Feel that? You can do it too if you want. It's got to be 1, 2. Reason why I was doing one is feel it come off of those fingers. That's the biggest thing. So all you're doing, you're getting down here and you're just, you're not rotating around with the hand. Do it again. letting your wrist, yes, you're letting your wrist stay on just like that. And how you tell it, if you got a two-tone nerve football now, you can sit there and watch the spiral. Okay? That's the idea. If you get a workout with football, you can see that. Okay? Game. All this is going to do by you doing this is going to allow you to keep going the palm of your hand. And at the point of release, you're going to start to realize, I can catch it without coming over the top. Because if you come over the top with the football goes like this. Yeah, exactly. We don't want that. So it's just a matter of feeling that ball. You want to feel it there. Something else out there. You want to feel that. Let it come off your fingertips here. Got your ball here. Here you go. Let that wrist release even more. There you go. See the way that wrist releases? Let that wrist release. When you're watching the guys who hook it, that wrist really releases. I can't be here with my side. And I don't know somewhere in the middle. If you get enough to do that, then you're going to see your ball. There's 6, 7, 8 pounders are right there.
Oh, are there?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
About a 4-year period, I was wearing a wrist brace because I got arthritis in one wrist.
that makes a little difference. So you got to work with it now. Does it hurt you now? I have never been that guy to go like this. I am comfortable. This, where you see me right now, that's where I am on every single ball. Right, but I try to stretch it out and I feel that right in there. I don't like that. Now, I will a lot of times just you want them like like that. Depending on what I'm looking for, if the lanes are really tight, that's what I'm straight. This way. If I'm ball on a house shot or something, I know I got friction way up. I can touch it. And then it helps create go one spin. Well, there's this way. Some guys I can't do that. That hurts. Feel that hand relaxing. You got ball. seen that one, lost it. We don't want that one. So we got to keep working at it. We've got a couple of them really good. You have to all. Jordan's gonna be like, I'm being sad now.
She'll come back next week.
Oh, when you move in there a little bit, you need to start to learn. You watch the ball actually shape. Kind of what I did with that ball. One of your balls. One full game of it. What's the difference? 23 is good. You feel. I don't always you know, nothing wrong with that. The lightweight miss the lightweight balls are back here.
Oh, yes.
Now you've got something. You're not going to drive all the way to see Parker every day. And I love Joe. You know, it doesn't matter. But we're all trying to get to the same pinnacle. But this gives you an alternative to feel. You see a guy like Parker or Anthony Dyer, they buzz on it the way that they buzz on it. You feel that. You know it well. the weight of the ball, but we want to try to keep that hand straight.
bowling pins will stand a chance tonight.
That's the way it goes. You'll understand it right away. When you take your bat and you swing it, take a step, accelerate and get all the way through it. Okay? You don't want to hear it stop it. So when you get down here, I don't want you to stop your hand, accelerate all the way through it. You gotta accelerate. Because when you accelerate through it, you make a repeatable shot. Again and again and again. is up to you. You've got to get through it and make sure that every one, because then that's going to get the ball to your spot. Because when you cut it off, I was showing a guy earlier, this is the lane, when you cut it off, your break point can come sooner. When you get through it and accelerate, now your break point gets further down the lane. Or in a natural motion, you're supposed to look at them more or less, but at least you know, authority-wise, you're going to make that same pass. Just like that. Now, you don't feel like you're picking up a body. Go. You'll be able to shape the ball more and more and more.
Instead of 17s, 15s, 17s.
You don't want to look like you got a heartbeat. So this you know, that is 5 feet. Probably about 17 and a half. Maybe about 17. Probably about a half a mile from the mile far. Oh, it has to go up and change direction.
Yeah, some systems are better than others, more accurate.
This is pretty cool. I tell people all the time. We check this out. We don't check this system out, but we check the spectral system out. So if bonus center makes a system that reads down there, tell me what bonus center gets that recalibrated. Not one of them. They don't need to. Okay. So you might be 15 on this lane, you can be 12 on that one. Throw a real solid. Like I said, you have to be feeling it off.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
That's the key. You feel that? You're gonna start to
I'll
see
know
it.
in the morning, and I'm sure I'm going to have some tightness and trouble going on in the middle of the hand because I haven't done it like that.
Right. Well, and that's why you want to practice 6 or 7 pounder. I gotta be honest with you, I don't like to get people to do that with an 8 pounder unless they're trying to really prove a point. But 6 or 7 pounder, it's fine 1.5 in the nose and if it's got big enough finger holes, if you're going to be able to do that with, big bird. Yeah. Rip it, rip it.
Well, you're ready to have another match on YouTube.
Yeah, we're actually getting ready. Me and my son we're going Thursday. He's going to come over with a friend of his, like Monday, I think. Monday. I'll laugh. I watch him go and sit in the back of the
That ball is a lot more smooth than like that one, and Game Breaker 5 is my ladder in the mid lane. Game Breaker 5 is kind of at my feet, and then I can pick up later.
Break the shell, put a little more surface on it, but it's still not going to be that super aggressive. Yes. Spares issues at all?
Well, that's weird highs and lows, but I think it's working.
What do you want to set up there? We can set up anything you want.
Let's do something. Yeah.
We'll have both of them. We can go back and forth.
That way the same kind of thing applies. Spare can be
Well, it does, but now you want to see it this way. Get through it, aim your thumb towards it. We're not trying to get our hand to rotate around it. And if you rotate around it, and I don't mean because you knocked it over, I mean because the shape continual smooth, straight at it motion. I love that.
I'm just trying to do that more and more with those spares, especially that's all I use in matches. I create everything. I'm here to start right.
Good idea.
I lost the needle in 2019 because I didn't go straight and stuff.
And you can't get that back. They don't let you reshoot those spares. Don't worry about it.
I gotta flush that memory out of my head before I throw
Some of that, believe it or not, because when you get back here, now you have to flip it the other way. All right? Try to keep that locked in where it's straight. You're trying to feel it relatively easy. Straight back, straight forward. Straight back, straight forward.
there's just a lapse in I really worked hard on my metal game also.
Metal game, not where you wanted it to be.
2019, I hammered down in the direction, down in that direction.
So when you say metal game, sometimes you just like, you let things sound like maybe you let things get the best of you.
Sure, absolutely.
Never spill a glass of water.
Yep.
Okay? Clean it up. And then go back to bed and wake up the next day? Or did you clean it up, grab another glass, go over and refill it out and say, okay, nitwit, actually I can say this to you, you're a adult, hey, dumbass, don't drop this one. And you laugh when you did the first time, okay? So, if it happens that way, it's fun. You're going to make mistakes out there. You're going to make an errant shot. You're going to get a bad grade. You're also going to get a good grade. They all even happen. And now, if you're doing the right thing and you do it in a repeated motion, you're going to get benefit from it. We both this holiday double a couple weeks ago. And we were talking about some things in a good way. We shot 350 over for 7 games, for 5 games. At one point was one of them. And he goes, we were joking. We said, yeah, that was crazy. But it's nice to have that again. But we're going on a house shot. So I went back out the following day. This is a couple years ago. I went out the following day. 307. Yeah, I know we're going on a house shot, but when you're lined up properly and you're making the right pass, if you pull this one off a little bit, it's a house shot. You're not going to get away with it. You may get 9, okay, it's part of the game, it happens that way. We're 70 over, now it's with 2 opens, 2 splits. Okay? So, I mean, it's dumb how much you think about that. But you're just giving yourself the opportunity to do it again and again. So, mentally, the shot that I split, there was no reason for me to split either. I should not throw it that bad to split. That's what it is. Got to put that behind me. When I get my 2 pins or whatever was at the other end, let me move on. Because there's hopefully a lot more shots after that than you're rewarded for. And then you look at it and go, okay, I got the benefit of this one. That's the idea.
I've come a long way with that.
You have
5 years ago and then this past year or so. Miles better.
The medal, the book. Remember we talked about the book? You said,
I've read like a half a dozen. Mike Shady gave me some recommendations.
did you see the book that I wrote? There's a whole chapter on the book that I wrote, the mental part of the game. Yep. There's a whole chapter, the mental part of the game. You gotta look at it for sure.
I went in the rabbit hole.
All right. Well, don't do that again.
Oh, it was fun.
Give me another good pass or 2 here before we wrap up. So, just ask you, if you miss 7, I know you make money. If you miss, where do you miss the vast majority of the space?
Usually it's right. Usually it's to the left.
So maybe in that center, they're a little bit, they hook a little bit more, or you're coming around a little more. So, after my foot's facing the other way, if I'm lined up this way, if I miss him to the right, give myself one more board of angle. Okay? I want to create one more board of angle so that that ball goes here. If you're missing to the left, I would tell you, give yourself one less board of angle. Because you know, I'm watching your ball. Your ball's not trying to pick up and change direction. It's going there. So give yourself one less board, and all of a sudden, now, the few that look like they miss, or if you barely miss, barely make it, now you make it meat and potatoes, and you go, yeah, I got it. I don't have to sweat it.
And so far this year, about 86%. That's yeah, good for me.
You're doing it right. I love the way you're doing it. Did you move one left? Did you move one left that time? Yes, I did. Okay, so even though you hit the right side of the pin, you still get pretty mean potatoes.
Limited I had to practice 1 week shooting my other kids with my arm behind my back. We were going to Kansas State Union building with the Collins.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's got to be a reason to it. out by just as little as one board. So they tell people, I don't care about all the ones you make. Unless, right. The only reason I care about it is if you're making them all barely one side or the other. But let's look at the misses. The misses tell me a story that we can create a little bit more.
The left side miss might be because of what changes we just made here. Or improvements, I should say.
Absolutely.
Third model. Yeah, that's simple. Onion.
It's subliminal.
Yeah.
Goes a long way. It really does. Got a full rack finished up, or you're going to shoot one more down? Don't worry about the lane being off. I think you're good. I really do. I sit there and look at it all. That'll make such a big difference. Okay?
I agree.
And then you can go from there.
All right.
Outside of that, that's what I see. All right?
Well, two big goals I got that I'm hoping to get it achieved with this is I have my 20th Open coming in May in Reno. I don't want to, and I'm at the top end of the standard division, so I don't want to make a fool of myself.
You won't.
I'd like the cash.
You won't.
That'd be
You
nice.
keep your angle shut down like you do right now, and you'll be home run fine.
Yep. And the other is, well, we're not getting any younger, so I had one of the books I read says that big dumb goal. Tyrell Rose, I'm doing this month. My big dumb goal is senior team USA.
There you go.
That's another reason I've been talking to Shady a lot.
Don't make all that happen.
Yeah, I figure my fellow classmate Bill O'Neill, he's already ahead of me in the PTA stuff, so I got to go somewhere else.
That's all right. That's all right. But you can't be the senior team until you're 50.
Yeah, so I got a ways to train yet.
You got some working out to do there.
Yep.
Keep
Well,
going that way.
hopefully we hammered away at one little thing that needs to be worked on right now.
You know what? It doesn't sound like much, but it's a little thing that